let's talk about, and we done got that love and nostalgia. Let's talk about something that might not be as positive.
It's cool. It's cool.
I gotta ask the questions. Okay.
You know
I like that spin.
Go ahead,
I gotta ask the questions.
Yeah.
You came in like what analogy I want to use? You the MC. Came in like a hot, I don't know, meteor.
I called it a missile.
There we go.
Like in the record, you know what I'm saying? Did the missile out the gate, you know, when I was talking about the big, you know, but yeah.
Yeah, all right, so you came in like a missile.
Yeah.
And then nobody saw the missile after that.
Right.
So let's talk about the music industry, however you want to frame this. Talk about the music industry and this second album, because you had a second album.
Sure.
I think a lot of times people think that MCs disappear, MCs, singers, whatever, because they weren't good, or they weren't selling or whatever. But you made a second album.
Done.
So so talk about the music industry. What happened to that second album, and how, what happened to Tracey Lee?
Man, and I think everybody should know this by now. This business is 95% business, 95% politics, 5% talent. And so I think I got signed back then, not now, I don't think that applies, but I got signed based off my talent and politics.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But then once you get in, it's primarily politics. Because when we were coming in, I'd say 95 to 98% of the people could rhyme.
Yeah,
like everybody was nice.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was about how you positioned yourself in the game. It was about the business that gave you the staying power. And so we made many faces. We had the theme had some success. Spent 37 weeks on the Billboard charts. We did a song with Big, we did a song with Busta, but going back to the politics, we couldn't advertise that Big was even on the album. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking to myself, how far can we go, or how far could we have went if we were able to say on the sticker, like, because you had to have these sticker rights, if you first walked into the record store and you saw, many faces, Tracey Lee debut album featuring the Notorious B.I.G., Busta Rhymes, you'd be like, wait a minute, Big is on this? And mind you, this is when Big was on the heels of, or this was after Big had passed. You see what I'm saying?
Right, because it's like the album came, you recorded it in 96, I think.
I recorded it in 96, but the album came out March 25th.
Right, okay.
Big's untimely demise was March 9th.
Yes, yeah.
So, from a marketing perspective, in our favor, if you got something, a material that's not on Life After Death, but is on a Tracey Lee album after Big had passed, ain't no telling. Now, the Big, because of the fact that, we put the record out underground and it eventually caught on that Big was on this album, we got some traction, but nothing near the traction that we were able to advertise. So, fast forward, there were things that happened politically inside of Universal in the building and things like that, where, my voice in the building had left because Bostorm had got another deal with LaFace, so they weren't around. So it's like, I'm in these meetings now. I'm the one, trying to piecemeal everything together, going to the marketing department, and it's frowned upon for an artist to do that. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why, but it's frowned upon.
Because they want to own, they don't want you to know the secrets. They don't want you to see how the sausage is made.
I didn't want to say it, so you said it.
I said
you know what I'm saying? But they gave me a budget to make a second album because, we're in the red. We didn't make the money back that they put out for Many Faces. So now we're in the red. They want an opportunity to make the money back. They wouldn't let me leave Whitmark. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me a budget. And in this budget, we were able to create, and shout out to D-Dot because, he was the mastermind, executive producer behind it, you know what I'm saying, along with Mark and myself. But we got some formidable people on this album. We got a young Kanye doing production. We got Corrupt on the album. We got Buckshot on the album. We got Black Rob on the album. We got, Changing Faces on the album. So the production is top notch. We got the features, the reputable features, and it's done. We shoot a single down in Atlanta. Shout out to Brian Barber, who is the director for Outkast.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a young Ludacris. Wow. You know what I'm saying, in the video. We got a little John in the video. This is before they popped.
Yeah, this was, man. Yeah,
this is 99, 2000.
Yeah, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we shot the first single. And then the next thing I know, I go to Miami for a promo run. get off at the airport in JFK after we leave Miami, and I get a phone call from Universal, and they say, hey, thank you, but your services are no longer needed.
Just like that.
And I'm like, it's just over. It's over. Like right then and there.
Well, you told all these people on the album, they tell me it's over.
So I'm thinking, okay,
Wow.
I got this album done. Y'all doing the marketing in the Source magazine, and people see it's coming out, and then all of a sudden I get the phone call. It's no longer being released.
Man.
And this is what happens in the business.
Yeah.
The moment that I wrote each opus, but don't be frontin' though. So it's either develop a thick skin or watch my life spiral like pigskin. So this pen has challenged the system.